Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here with me. I have got some questions about many a range of things, but let's start with Pro League first because you're on the same group with Heroic and your favorites among them as well. How do you think that matchup will go?
We are in the same group with Heroic and who?
You're also favorites in that group.
Oh, yeah. I think we're not gonna focus on Heroic because in front of us first we have EG, and if we win that match, which is probably to be expected, we will face a Mouse team. So I think we'll have a tough second match if we beat EG. I don't think Mouse is to be underestimated. They were still in the final of Dallas, and they got some good additions to their team. So while they haven't like exactly been amazing out of the gate with the new roster, Mouse is a tough team and the third favorite in this group, and they're in our side of the bracket. So I don't focus too much on Heroic for now. We need to get to that match first.
So it's one step at a time with this tournament.
Yeah, like every other one.
But I mean, you guys have the ability to, you have the reasonings to be very confident of yourselves because you've always played finals and big tournaments such as like I Am Cologne or Gamers 8. Even though the results were not expected, you always kept your spirits high. Will we see the expectation in this tournament? Do you think you can be the champions of this event?
Yeah, of course, we think we can be the champions of every event. We've been in 4 finals in a row. We also proved, despite people saying we haven't proved we can win, we proved we could win Dallas. And I think that phase game was a testament to the fact that we're also strong mentally. Also, the game in Cologne, the semifinal against Vitality, that could also have gone either way, especially on the two first maps. We could have won Nuke, they could have won Mirage, they could have won both Nuke and Mirage. We could have lost 2-0, but I think we have shown some good level. In the Gamers 8 final, I also think we showed a high level, but Vitality took the key rounds and they won the match.
And it's always very important to have that mental fortitude to go for the next tournament, to go for the next game, even.
Yeah.
I want to ask about CS2 as well because it's the next upcoming thing. What are your thoughts on how you will do as a team in CS2 tournaments, such as in Copenhagen and in the years upcoming? How will we see ENCE in the new game?
I think we'll see a fine ENCE. I think people here accept. We already spoke about how we need to move into the next game. It's going to be fine. The game is obviously not ready, but they're going to release it anyway, most likely, meaning that job is as professionals is to accept the game, embrace the game, accept the fact that it's not ready, but we have to compete anyway and look for possibilities rather than cry about like what is not possible. Because at the end of the day, we're all playing the same game, and even if the game when it comes out is bad, hopefully Valve will improve it over time and it will become a good game, right? And as soon as it is a good game, that might be 2, 3, 4 years down the line. We saw with CS:GO how long it took. So we just need to accept the changes, and we need to embrace it, and we need to enjoy it, and like even if we think it's bad, fool ourselves into believing it's good.
That makes so much sense because everyone's playing the same game, even if it's undone. The both sides are playing at the same disadvantage.
Yep, exactly.
That being said, what do you think needs the most improvement in CS2 in your opinion as like a professional player?
Movement needs improvements. I think the utility needs improvements. Smokes and flashes. Flashes are too good. I think smokes, the fact that you can remove the entire thing with a nade is not too great either. I haven't played it a lot because I still focus on CS:GO. Whenever it changes, I will also just delete CS:GO kinda like I'm not gonna play that anymore. So I have one focus at a time. There's been talks about like the spraying patterns, the tick rate. At the end of the day, whenever we start playing, we'll just have to accept all of it. But that doesn't mean you cannot give feedback to Valve. And obviously, I hope that they can sort some of it. I'm not sure they can actually fix all of it, but we'll see.
Outlet, I have to ask about Eternal Fire. Many fans are very excited to hear about your opinions about Eternal Fire because you've faced them in many qualifiers and tournaments. What do you think about them as a team?
Watch of Eternal Fire, but I'm a huge believer in Santares. So I think that well, I wanted to play with him before. I think that you have a huge where Eternal Fire is right now because I'm not really following them that much. But yeah, you definitely have a generational talent in Santares, and I think that if used correct, he is a very dangerous tool. We'll see how he transitions into CS2, but in CS:GO, he's definitely one of the best, if not the best aimer in the world.
And finally, I wanted to ask, what's your favorite team in ESL Pro League, not including yourselves, of course.
My favorite team in ESL Pro League. I would even say it's some of the other top teams we're playing a lot. G2, Vitality, some of these guys maybe because we talk like we have different we share different nationalities with them. Yeah. G2 or Vitality, I like a lot of the personalities in those teams. Yeah.
So it's like united in rivalry, playing against each other so much, you become friends, all that stuff.
Yeah, I think so. I think that we are not at least enemies off the server, I would say.
That's very great to hear. Thank you so much for your time and good luck in your upcoming matches.